everyone, it's Janet here with another design team project for Wild Orchid Crafts and the Wild Bunch. I wanted to create some masculine winter birthday cards and also a holiday card for my son-in-law. So I have this really good friend and his birthday is the day after Christmas, so we usually incorporate his gift with his birthday. So I usually try to wrap it kind of wintry, kind of masculine. So back here is the gift that I have all wrapped up for him, and I just love to coordinate colors, and he's actually a male that really enjoys colorful presentation, and he really notices presentation, so it's fun. And I had received this Christmas card, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of like a shaker card because it has kind of a snow scene on it. On it, it says, "Here's to a wonderland all your own." And it has a winter scene, and then it has a transparency over the top with stitching around the edge, and then it has all of the glitter and confetti inside of it. So I thought, oh, it'd be really fun to make some cards like that. It was just very inspirational to receive it. So the first card I made is to match this gift back here. So I wanted to do the scene in the aquas like I have on the wrapping paper. So I found this image on my print shop, and I actually changed the color to more of the aqua tone so that it would match with the wrapping paper. I'm sorry for the glare, but it's the transparency on top that's causing it to have a glare. So on this one, I printed the piece of paper in the background, and then I took some stickles and went around different parts underneath of the tree, and then I let it dry for a little bit, and then I put some silver glitter on top of that. And then I ran the transparency through the printer, and I used the transparency that you could print on for an inkjet printer, and it says, "Happy birthday to a treasured friend." So I ran that through, and then I'll show you on a sample here. I made a different one, but on this one then I took and I made the transparency, I cut it bigger than the paper so that when I sewed on it, that if there was any movage that it would work okay. So I just stitched around the three edges, and then inside I poured some of the Wild Orchid Crafts German Glass Turquoise glitter for this one. I don't know if you can see it down in here, and also some snow glitter that I already have from my stash. So that's what I have on the inside, and then I also put in a few of the pearlized mica fragments from Stampendous. So that's all in there, and it does shake really nice, and it makes for a really nice scene. And then on the top, to add more dimension, I added some of the Wild Orchid Craft seam binding. On this one I used the Paradise Aqua, and then I just used some silver glimmer mist and some other different colors to kind of make it a little darker. So that is for the bow right here, and then I tied on a little bling here with some silver ribbon and just some pieces from some of the holiday stems on the edge, and just used my glue gun to put that down. So I don't know if you can really tell because of the transparency, but the card turned out really neat. And I did stitch it onto one piece of paper, and then I adhered it to the card so that the stitching won't show through. So I used gray on the background, gray on the thread for the stitching, and then aqua on the piece behind the picture. And so then the inside will just be the plain card. So that's going to be the card that goes with that gift. I was really happy that it came out because it just seems like it's so hard to do masculine cards. So this one is using the other scene. I also have another friend whose birthday is Christmas Eve. So this is the one that I did for him, and it's got some bucks in that and a real nature scene with the snow. So the same concept was used here with some of the snow glitter and some gray and some of the mica chips. And on this one I used the Wild Orchid Craft Camel's Hair seam binding. And then I just sprayed it with some, I think I used coffee glimmer mist on that one. And then I love the wooden reindeers. Had to use one of those on top. So that's this little pack here, the wooden reindeer embellishments. So I put him on top, tied a little twine around the center of the bow, so that just added a little bit more to the card. But I really, and I know the camera's just not possibly doing it justice, but they really turned out really neat, and it's just, I think it'll be a really special card for them. So I just wanted to share how I made those. Thank you so much for watching. Have a happy holiday and a happy new year. Thanks guys, bye.